I wanted this trip to be all about new experiences. Going on an East Coast trip is something I've always wanted to do. Now let's see where it takes us. Oh my gosh. That's what we're looking for. Hooked up, baby. What more could you ask for? That is incredible. Look at that one. Yeah. That was what we came out here for, boy. Welcome back to We Are Gonna Die. No, we are in the water, boat's in the water, gear is packed. I think we did a great job of packing. This is the main item that's not in the compartment. We've got everything here. We've got ice. We've got everything we need, hopefully. So now we've got 22 miles out there. Got a full tank of gas. We're gonna see how much gas this actually burns. We have 10 extra gallons in the boat with us. So I'm gonna write, here we go. We're officially in the water. Let me mark our location here. How far are we going? Where's this island? Right here. Is that it? That's it. 21 square miles. 21 miles. Here we go. In a little tin boat. So this is why this is such a big deal. We literally ran to the middle. Like, look at, there's nothing out here. You can't see anything. Like, look at this way. Nothing. 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 And we're only halfway there. You can tell it's getting a little choppy out here. We haven't burned that much gas, which is good. So that means that we're gonna stay on track for how much gas we consume. But I think the first thing is first. The first thing to do is when we get to the island, let's go check it out. Let's not even fish. Let's just go right to the island, check it out, get a spot where we want to camp, and then game plan from there. Show you guys about this tent, open it up, and do all that sort of thing. So I guess let's just keep driving. We're getting a little wet. That's all we can do. Let's keep driving. Here we are. We're in the middle of Lake Ontario. We are at a public spot here. They've actually got a public dock here, places for you to camp. We're gonna go check out this here. There's kind of like a little fire pit. There's a board. I feel like we've gone back in time. Like Wes just said, we just got off this boat and it just seems like we just went back in time. Like there's nobody that lives on this island. There's nobody that has lived on this island for 20 plus years. You know, there's some people that lived here back in the 80s and 70s. They were like watching the lighthouse tower. But other than that, nobody has lived here. But let's. Poison ivy is abundant. That's good. Ticks. Lots of ticks. That's good. Camping is permitted on beaches below the vegetation. Yes! So we don't have to camp. I thought you had to camp right here. But we actually can camp on any of the beaches on this island as long as we don't go above the vegetation line, as well as you can't cut any live vegetation. So no unauthorized cutting of live vegetation. Leave no trace. That's what it says. So that's what we're going to do. Do not feed the wildlife. Awesome. They got a little board here. Just look at it. God, we're only going to spend one night here. We might have to spend like 2 or 3 nights here. This place is just legendary. I've fished here before. I've never went on the island. I just fished around the island, and as we were coming in, I saw some giant smallmouth, and that's really why we're here, is to catch big smallies. Is this like the coolest place ever? Like, I feel like we're in a jungle. Okay, we definitely don't want to be like anywhere near this vegetation or inside this, because that's where the mosquitoes are be. That's where the bugs are going to be. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this public area. There's a public dock. There's a public area. There's like 3 boats probably here, sailboats that are just traveling around Lake Ontario. So we're definitely the only small little 18-foot aluminum bass boat out here. So I'm going to throw the chesty on, because as I came in here, I saw a bunch of smallmouth. I'm going to cast as we work our way out, and we're going to go find a beach to set up all our stuff on, get situated, show you guys this Walmart tent we have, and kind of get this trip going. Like, we need to start doing stuff, fishing, camping. Let's do it. This place is beautiful. It's almost like you're in a Caribbean island, but fishing for big smallmouth bass. Like, I saw at least 2 fish over 5 pounds just idling in here. Like, I just need to get the first smallmouth out of the way. And there are definitely some fish bedding right here, as well as some fish just cruising. I've seen some of the biggest. There's, wow, just knocked slack in my line, but didn't eat it. Got it that time. Here we go. First island smallmouth. Not a bad one either. Clear water. Look at this little dragon drop. Oh, baby. There we go. Look at that baby right there. On the little dragon drop. Little drop shot bait. That's probably what we're going to be using mostly. Probably that and the rattle and Ned. Hooked perfectly right in the roof of the mouth. Crazy part is that's not even big here. That's considered small. Money! Money! Oh, wow. Just annihilated it. Oh, missed him. Watch this. This cast ready. Oh, there's a big one right there, too. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Here it is, guys. Ready? He's chasing it right now. Going too far away from him. Can't see him anymore. Hopefully this is the cast. Can't even see him at this point. Oh, he's pissed now. That fish is pissed. That fish is pissed. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here's how you get when a smallmouth is playing games with you. They just won't eat the whole bait. Cut that dragon drop literally in half. Just that subtle action. Cut this tail off too, because it just looks like you're a noob. And there you go. Now you got half a bait. So now this fish is going to have to eat the whole thing. And here we go. This guy is just making me angry. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Clear water. Okay. Oh. Not even big, 3.5 pounders. Come here, little guy. Right in the bottom jaw of the mouth, like that. Cutting that dragon drop in half made all the difference on catching this fish. Just a little micro bait, and that is a 3.5 pounder all day long. Just healthy male guarding some eggs up there. Gonna put her back. Put him back. I mean, this is definitely a male. Not big enough to be a female. We've seen some big females though, so I can't get distracted. I gotta put this fish back. We gotta find a campsite, and we gotta get some things done, because it's not all about the fishing, even though the fishing is so addictive. Just a beautiful bass in the bass world. Two smallmouth bass later. An awesome island we found. We kind of moved down the island a little bit. This island's huge, so we wanted to get away from everybody. We wanted to make sure that we kind of had our own spot, and I think this is what we're going to call home. I'm not sure. Probably want to set the tent up, honestly, like right here. You know, just right behind this brush. Right here. And, I mean, look at our view. This place is insane. Just look at this. You would think that you were in, like, the Bahamas or the Caribbean. Maybe Florida has some looking islands like this, but we're legit in Ontario, southern Ontario, fishing. The U.S. border's right there. Canadian border's right here. This is an amazing island, and I'm excited to be here. I can't wait. There's so much things to do, so many activities, so much things we can do out here. But let's set this tent up. Let's get rolling. Let's get shaking. Let's empty out the boat, get some weight out of it, and kind of figure out the game plan. All right, here we go. Oh, it comes with a cardboard box. Interesting. So this is a carry in, carry out trash island. So you got to make sure that you take all your garbage out. You don't want to leave any garbage. So we'll probably end up burning this cardboard or doing something with it. Here we go. Let's grab one of these chairs out. Oh, hello. Wow. What did I do to deserve this? This is just... Why? This is amazing. Walmart, you did yourself again. Including this chair is probably the greatest thing you could have included in this. It's probably, what is this, $82 camping setup, American? They give you 2 chairs, 2 sleeping bags? Oh, wow. It's getting hot. I gotta set this tent up. I can't just sit here. I need to do things. Okay. Sleeping bag 1. Sleeping bag 2. Another chair. Okay. There's your tent. What are we thinking here? Probably right here. Probably should honestly try and move some of these bigger rocks. So we've moved some of these bigger rocks out of the way. We're gonna set this bad boy up right here. Don't want to lose those. See? Boom. Rain tarp. Laid out the tent. Let's get it set up. Let's put all the stakes in there. You guys know how you do it. Click them together. Put them in the little slots that they got, and then your tent sets up. So get ready for a super sick time lapse. Follow me, folks. This is my humble abode for the next day or two. Hey, make sure to take your shoes off before you come in. Wow. Crazy. We've got 2 cots. We brought 2 bins. We kind of tried to keep it simple. But this tent is amazing. I am so surprised. Like, if you guys were looking to get a tent, I don't know if it's going to last. Like, it doesn't look like it's going to last. It kind of looks like it's made out of a cheap material. But, like, for how much it's worth, and if you want to just go on a camping trip for the weekend or 2 weekends, or just buy a summer tent and then get rid of it after the summer, like, this is amazing. It's huge. It could fit definitely three full-size cots in there. You could probably sleep 5 people in sleeping bags in this thing. So this thing's absolutely amazing. We got our food there. We'll go back outside. It's a little steamy in there though right now. Whew. Steamy. And then we've got our chairs. We've got set up outside. It literally looks like right now this is the commercial for the Ozark Trail tent. But then if you come in the back here, we've got our gas tanks and our cooler back there. We brought some steaks and some bacon and some eggs. That's literally all we bought. We definitely realized we didn't buy enough food if we want to stay out here for a couple more days, but that's okay. Oh, hello. What just happened? What is going on? This is not even staged. How is that even possible? Can somebody tell me how that's possible? The boat was literally pulled up on the beach. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning. It's just going to be gone. We got to make sure we tie this thing. I don't know if I brought a rope. I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go swimming right now. Lake Ontario right now is 60 degrees. It's not exactly warm, even though it's July. Like, these Great Lakes take forever to get warm. And our boat is currently floating away. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. We caught some smallmouth, we got camp set up. Now it's time to really get the groove, get things started. We've got some challenge videos we want to do out of here. We've got some big smallmouth we need to catch. We've got some things we need to cook. You know, this series is just starting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys on the next episode of AP Bassin.